Let's get started with the first piece of news, Ilia Topuria's new nickname. As you all know, before his highly anticipated move to the lightweight division, Ilia Topuria was planning to swap out his longtime nickname, El Matador, for something new, Lenda. This change stirred up quite a bit of conversation among his fans and followers across the MMA community. Some were curious, some were confused, and many were downright critical of the idea. It's always a risk when a fighter tries to change something that's become a core part of their identity, especially when that identity has been built around a persona that fans have grown attached to. Topuria, who has quickly become one of the most dangerous and exciting fighters in the UFC, clearly thought the change might signify a new chapter in his career. Perhaps he saw it as a way to evolve his brand, to mark his rise through the divisions, or simply to refresh how he's perceived by fans and opponents alike. But things didn't exactly go as planned. While chatting during an interview on the hugely popular Spanish show El Hormiguero, Topuria opened up about the decision. He explained that after seeing the reaction online and hearing from fans directly, he realized that El Matador wasn't just a nickname. It had become a symbol of who he is inside the cage. It represented his fighting spirit, his strategic style, and the way he controls the pace of the fight, just like a real-life matador in the arena. The symbolism was strong, and for many fans, irreplaceable. Topuria admitted that Lenda just didn't connect with people the way he hoped. The response he got from fans was clear: stick with what works. The nickname El Matador had already become iconic in its own right, especially considering the highlight reel finishes and dominant performances that have been attached to it over the years. There was history, emotion, and identity tied to that name, and Topuria knew it would be a mistake to walk away from that. In the world of combat sports, where branding and fan loyalty mean everything, listening to your audience can be crucial, and that's exactly what Topuria did. He took the feedback seriously, and in a move that many fans respected, he made the decision to go back to his roots. El Matador is officially back. This announcement has reignited excitement among his supporters, especially with his upcoming move into the ultra-competitive lightweight division. Fans are already buzzing with speculation about how his aggressive, pressure-forward style will translate against bigger, possibly more durable opponents. But if there's one thing everyone agrees on, it's that Topuria never backs down from a challenge. With a record that speaks for itself and a hunger to prove he belongs among the elite in a new weight class, Topuria is looking more focused than ever. The decision to embrace the El Matador nickname again has brought with it a renewed sense of purpose and energy. It's more than just a name, it's a statement, a declaration that Topuria is not here to blend in with the pack. He's here to stand out, to fight, and to win. As the countdown begins to his debut in the lightweight division, fans around the world will be watching closely. With El Matador back in full force, the stakes are high and expectations are even higher, but if anyone can rise to the occasion, it's Ilia Topuria. Are you excited to see Topuria in the lightweight division under his legendary nickname? Now, let's move on to the second piece of major news. As many of you already know, UFC 315 recently took place, and the highly anticipated results have finally been revealed. One of the biggest storylines going into the event was the title fight between Belal Muhammad and Della Maddalena. This bout marked Belal Muhammad's first title defense, a critical moment in his career, and one that had fans around the world tuned in, eagerly waiting to see whether he could solidify his reign at the top of the welterweight division. Belal Muhammad, known for his relentless pressure, incredible cardio, and high fight IQ, came into this bout with full confidence and the support of his fan base. From the opening bell, he showed that he came to fight. He pushed the pace, used movement and feints, and tried to implement the same kind of strategy that had earned him the title in the first place. For 5 full rounds, Belal stayed in the fight, trading strikes, mixing in takedown attempts, and trying to control the tempo. He showed a lot of heart, a lot of grit, and the kind of championship mindset that fans have come to expect from him. But standing across from him was a man on a mission, Della Maddalena. From the start of the fight, Jack made it clear that he was not there just to participate. He came to take the title. His striking was sharp, his timing was excellent, and his ability to read Belal's movements seemed to improve as the rounds progressed. Throughout the bout, Della Maddalena showcased a calm yet calculated approach. He stayed composed under pressure, avoided major damage, and capitalized on key moments that swayed the judges in his favor. When the final horn sounded at the end of the 5th round, round, fans knew they had just witnessed a high-level contest between two of the best in the world. The judges went to their scorecards, and after a tense few seconds, the announcement was made. Della Maddalena wins by decision. It was a massive victory, and not just because he beat the champion, but because he did it in a way that proved he belongs among the elite. This win represents a huge milestone in Della Maddalena's career. He is now the new king of the welterweight division. His performance earned him not just a belt, but respect from fans, critics, and fellow fighters alike. Meanwhile, Belal Muhammad, although disappointed by the outcome, walked away with his head held high. He fought like a true warrior, gave everything he had, and left it all in the octagon. His determination and resilience remind everyone that he's still one of the toughest competitors in the sport. The welterweight division just got a lot more interesting, and the future is wide open. Moving forward, it's important to highlight a major storyline that has the entire MMA community buzzing, and that's the future of Islam Makhachev. Known for his dominant reign in the lightweight division, Islam has already proven that he's one of the most complete fighters in the sport today. From his powerful grappling and suffocating control to his improved striking and composure under pressure, he has built a reputation as a champion who is incredibly difficult to beat. But now, it seems like Islam is ready for a new challenge, one that could redefine his legacy entirely. There has been growing speculation that Islam Makhachev is seriously considering a move up to the welterweight division, and this isn't just random talk, it's coming directly from the man himself. In a recent statement, Islam made it clear that he was paying close attention to the outcome of Belal Muhammad versus Della Maddalena. He stated that if Della Maddalena won the fight, he would be open to moving up and challenging him for the title. This is no small move, it's a bold and calculated decision from a fighter who has already conquered one division and now appears hungry for more. Think about what this means. A move from lightweight to welterweight is not just about gaining a few extra pounds. It's about stepping into a division filled with stronger, larger, and more physically imposing fighters. But Islam is not just any lightweight. He's been so dominant in his own division that fans and analysts alike have wondered whether there's even anyone left to challenge him. That's why this potential move feels so monumental. It's not just a new fight, it's a legacy-chasing decision. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. Della Maddalena, fresh off his victory over Belal Muhammad and newly crowned welterweight champion, has already accepted the potential challenge. He's not backing down. He knows a fight against Islam Makhachev would be one of the biggest events in recent UFC history, and stylistically, the matchup is absolutely fascinating. Della Maddalena's crisp striking and powerful presence versus Islam's grappling-heavy, suffocating style. It's a clash of two elite skill sets, and it could be a fight for the ages. However, there's still a question mark hanging in the air. What if Islam decides to stay in the lightweight division? If he does, there's another huge fight waiting for him, and that's against Ilia Topuria. Topuria has been making serious noise in the division, and many believe he could be the man to finally push Islam to his limits. So regardless of the path Islam chooses, the fans win. Whether it's a super fight with Della Maddalena at welterweight or a high-stakes defense against Topuria at lightweight, the stakes couldn't be higher. Right now, the big question remains, will Islam Makhachev move up to fight Della Maddalena, or will he stay and face Topuria? That's the million-dollar question that fans, pundits, and fighters are all asking. Either way, we're witnessing the kind of decision that could shape the next chapter of Islam's career, and possibly change the landscape of two divisions. One thing is crystal clear, MMA is in a state of transformation. The lightweight and welterweight divisions are stacked with talent, and the possible matchups ahead are simply explosive. With names like Belal Muhammad, Della Maddalena, Ilia Topuria, and Islam Makhachev in the mix, the competition has never been hotter. So stay locked in for more updates as this story continues to unfold. The MMA world is filled with surprises, shocks, and legendary moments, and we'll keep bringing you every detail as it happens. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned.